All I'd like to say is, what the hell have you been eating, Doug? We've known. We've known trailers carrying cattle carcasses to that place in Leek that smell better than your workshop.
No, I've been behind one of them. You can't tell me that that isn't the worst smell in the world.
Well, it's not far off
your
backside. Your backside. Absolutely disgusting.
It's natural.
Are you going to link? Are you going to try and make us feel bad now by saying it's like it's linked to your recent health issues?
No.
So we have to start being nice again. We were all nice to him last week, thinking he wasn't going to be around for much longer, and now he's back to normal. We despise him again.
Yeah. All right.
It's called finding.
I'm still not well. Why do you think I was going there?
It's called finding out who
so
your friends are.
You can still give me sympathy. I'm still not well.
Stop moaning, you big girl. Just get on with it. It's only a bit of shingles.
Didn't even know.
Anyway, I only noticed because he lost a bit of weight. When I went to Granville's last week, he looked a lot thinner in his t-shirt. Get on with it, Doug.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and keep that weight off, or have you put it back on again?
No, I'm trying to keep it off.
Yeah. Why did you lose weight, though?
Why? Because I can't eat very much because of my stomach.
Oh, right. So, in some ways, you better hope it never goes away. It's like a permanent diet, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is
keep
it
over and
catchy?
stay ill.
Yeah, I need it. I think I'm getting to the point where I just don't care anymore.
I can see that. What women?
Well, there you go.
Many women have to change it. They're making you.
Not all of them. Depends how strong a character you are, Doug.
Yeah, okay. If you say so.
Have you got somebody in mind who can try that for you as a slide guitarist?
A slide guitar? No, I'll try it myself. I've got her thing, jobby.
Anybody can play slide. Have you got a proper slide? Have you got a proper Lapsteel one, Doug?
No, I haven't.
Well, there you go then. I have.
I've just got a tube.
No, the real Lapsteel one. It's like.
I know exactly what it's like.
Weighs a ton. It's like a little.
I know exactly what it's like.
I'm,
Can't tell me
yeah.
anything.
That's right. Yeah. Well, why haven't you got one?
Because I don't have them.
Mind, they're not cheap. They're about 20 quid.
It's not exactly something I'm going to keep making, is it? I will make one for this.
Why are you being so aggressive?
It's not rocket science making a Lapsteel bloody handle thing, is it?
Well,
I've got some aluminium.
Aluminium. They have to be heavy. Anyway, so what have you used for the nut up there? A bit of
aluminium.
Have you got like a?
Sorry, aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Why have you used aluminum?
Because I had it.
Well, hang on, you used bone on mine.
I hadn't got a big piece of bone for this.
Well, couldn't you just knock one up?
Well, yes, I've got some up there.
Oh yeah, so you chose not to use bone.
I thought I'd use aluminium.
Yeah. Jolly good.
So now I've got to measure all this now, so put the string spacing correctly.
Oh yeah.
Which isn't really hard, is it? I'll just get a ruler out, that should do it.
I'm sure that'll be 2 minutes work.
Yeah, sure.
Not being lazy again, are you?
Of course I am.
So you're thinking about Oddfellows, are you?
I'm thinking of going to Oddfellows, yes.
I don't even know where that is. Is it Nantwich?
Nantwich, yeah. On round the bypass and it's turned left and that's...
No, I don't really know much. I played Nantwich, played there about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Some festival thing in a field, but can't remember the last time I went to Nantwich. Oh no, I used to play there with Phil Kirk.
Alright.
What's that place?
The Oddfellows?
No, not Oddfellows. It's up the sort of high street, like one way. Little place on the left called something Blue, something. I don't know.
Okay.
So I noticed you had your mate and what's his name, Mr. Jarrett, there last week.
Howie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing one of his guitars at the moment.
Let me guess, is it an SG?
No, it's a brand new National. Is it a National? Metal guitar.
Oh, like a resonator sort of thing. Oh, is he done it? Is he going on for like his what's his name in Diane for his Dire Straits thing?
That's the one, yeah.
Diddle ding 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 ding.
That's it.
Jack and Diane. Or, no, that's no. It's Romeo and Juliet. Jack and Diana's Mellencamp, isn't it?
It is.
Or Steve Earle.
Yeah.
So have you done it, or are you doing it?
Doing what?
I can't see a thing here, Doug, because your body's in the way.
I know, that's
It's
true with being
pointless.
a large person, isn't it?
No, it's not the fact that you're big, it's just the fact that it's the angle. It's not really riveting the view for the viewer.
Right then, we're done.
English, please.
Pardon?
English, please.
I've done them.
You've got plenty of guitars here then, look.
Yes.
Where's this resonator?
It's in the spray booth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Surely shouldn't you be polishing it?
It's not headstock on it.
Can't polish it, turd.
A headstock, eh? Oh great. Is his girlfriend attacked him, throwing it out the window?
No, he said the road is in Paris. They put them all on a stand that when you pick any guitar up, they all fell off.
Bloody hell, that broke the headstock.
Interlocked them. Or something.
There goes his gig money.
Yep.
Unless he's on 10,000 quid a gig. Which I doubt he was, obviously.
Yeah, it's a shame though, isn't it, to have that happen.
Yeah.
It's brand new, he's only just had it.
Yeah.
So it's not nice.
No, you don't want to wish that on anybody, do you?
No.
I think sometimes you, I remember coming back from the Middle East with Mark and John Cottrell and Hank, and Hank, you won't believe this, but he put an acoustic guitar in the soft case in the hold.
Yeah.
And when we went to pick up the guitars, it was just like floppy. We're actually pissing ourselves with laughter. He opened the case, it's like just bits of twigs just fell out. We were like, fucking hell. What were you, yeah, your mind. Any other news, Doug?
Not really, not at the moment, no. I'm not very forthcoming with stuff today.
Filming this video, I just had to check I was recording. When I worked years ago up at Kiel, I went to a business years ago to do a bit of marketing video for like internal video, and every time I was recording, I was actually not recording, and then so I was like nothing, and then it's just like me walking and going, anyway, that was good. Great shot. Listen, should we go to the other department? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, then as soon as I got there, right, here we go. Smile, everybody, come on. Off. Got back here and was like, fuck me. I'd go back like all the way up to Nottingham the next day and do the whole thing again. I think one of the highlights of that, the guy who ran that department, which is a lovely guy, I walked into the department and everybody was looking miserable. Like all at desks, about 20 of them. I went, how's it going, everybody? You all having a good time? You know, and they're like, nothing. I went, Jesus Christ, come on, let's have some smiles, you know. I said, anyway, bit like a office moment, I said, I've got some good news for you, you know. This project goes well, you're all getting bonuses. You know, and the guy who was in charge, he went, fucking hell, Carl, like quiet to me, you know, shut up. You know, I said, what's going on? You know, let's leave this team. You know, went outside, he went,
having a sack on them.
yeah, they've all been made redundant next week. They're fucking like, it's like, you know, they're all ready to blow. Well, I didn't know that, did I? We sounded like, keep that up, your boss has told me you're getting a pay rise. I think a guy I used to know called Steve Walters, great sort of musician, keyboard player, he spent a lot of time in Dubai. And I remember him telling me, because I was there at the same time, and he said he went up this building with all these Indian workers, like just for fun, telling them all they were having a bonus. He was from like the management company, and they were all getting pay rises.
All my bits are falling down all the while. I think I've got too many bits. I keep saving bits of wood for different jobs.
I can tell you something I've noticed here that is a massive hazard. If you had a stroke now or collapsed,
yeah,
and embedded your face into those files,
that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Imagine that.
Well, come on, you're a warped, twisted twat, aren't you?
No,
really?
see the pen.
Thinking things like that.
Can you imagine if his face was a face plant on that?
It'd be like lying on a bed of nails. It'll be fine.
Like a bowl of mincemeat, wouldn't it? Hanging off your shoulders.
No change there then.
You making a drink? I'm the orange cup, I think. I'll have a. Was that me? Yeah. I'll have a coffee, please. Milk, no sugar. Thanks. Doody doo, doody doo. There must be something going on, Doug.
Well, yes, I'm just assembling though, aren't I? I'm not building. I am building something.
Yeah, I better not stay. I'm only another 45 minutes and I'll go.
Yeah. I've not been building anything. I've been.
What's that red slut type explorer sort of thing?
Oh, that it's some kind of kit thing, I think.
Oh yeah.
He's bought.
The
Customer.
He.
And I'm just spraying it red for him. It's going to be red metallic. That's just a C&I coat at the moment.
Yeah.
It looks like to me I've got to put a. It's very open grain, so
Yeah,
I put 2 coats of clear base coat on it, but it's not enough. So I'm going to have to put a base coat, proper undercoat on it.
Oh, so if you want to fill grain, you just fill it full of something and then sand it down.
Well, it isn't something. It's a 2-pack I've got that's really good.
No, I was wondering whether you get like a specific grain filler kind of like.
Oh, I've got those. I used to have one. They were Thixotropic ones. I used to use. Thixotropic ones. You know what that is?
No, tell me.
Well, you can if you stir it, it goes thin and runny, and if you just stop stirring it, it sets.
So the molecules get excited and it sort of.
Anyway, I used to use that, and it wasn't very good. It never ever really set, so it was always slimy. It always clogged all your sandpaper up. So I stopped using it.
It's like having bits of chewing gum in between the grain.
It was horrible. Yeah, it was dreadful. It was just no good. I mean, just absolutely no good. So the best thing I've found really is just to use the sanding sealer coats.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But on that it's too open grained, and with it being a collar, that's going to have. I'm going to use a 2-pack base coat on it. Now I've got the C&I coat on. That will be sanded off.
I'll be honest with you. This grain wouldn't bother me.
No, it wouldn't bother a lot of people, but I think you want a very shiny surface like the Argon has.
Yeah, no, but you can still have it shiny.
You can have shiny, but it's really difficult to shine up when it's all open grey.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
It doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, because the sort of the troughs won't be shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it offensive.
That might be quite interesting actually to see that.
But it's going to be a metallic, so it wouldn't work. It wouldn't look right.
Have you sprayed that thing? That plank?
I've touched it up in places.
When's the delivery for it? It was like a month ago.
Yeah, a month ago.
When's you out of intensive care?
Well, I've not been a well person.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, don't start. Listen, that all ended Saturday when you said you weren't dying, so come on.
No, everybody's dying from when you're born.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, till I knew you were okay, I was just trying to figure out how to ring you up, lend 10 grand.
Oh, okay.
Pay you know, definitely pay you back within 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I know. Of course you would.
But yeah, they've got some nice parts.
That's all the bits for that red thing that you've just been looking
red
at.
Thing.
Yeah.
Red thing.
Yeah. So don't mix them up.
Doug, there's more chance of you losing these things than me.
No, I won't lose them. They're just there for me.
You know, sometimes you can't find anything. It says wheels on the bottom of it.
Yes, wheels.
Has he ordered these? Has he bought these?
Yeah.
Gold and black, eh? Yeah.
I think the time it's finished, it'd been cheaper to buy a guitar.
Yeah.
Having me spray it all and buying all them parts separate. I think it would have been cheaper. But I think it's just a project, so it doesn't matter.
I think that's a well accepted theory, isn't it? Really,
just a project.
If you want something that you can't buy, then you have to have it made. But otherwise, you can't compete with somebody who's trawling out bloody 5,000 guitars a day, can you?
No, they want to. No, but I can't. There seems to be an awful lot of people setting up as luthiers now with all this information on the World Wide Web, when a lot of it's nonsense.
I don't think it's the fact that they're all setting up as luthiers because the World Wide Web. I think it's because they've just realised that they want to make guitars.
Yeah.
Here it is. Look at that. Pay good money for that somewhere.
You're just giving an argument there for the same result, aren't you? Then you were. Why are you photographing my cup of coffee? There's nothing wrong with that.
It reminds me like that. You know when you get on the sewers, you see all that scum from the rats floating around on top.
Yeah, he's now filming my cup of coffee.
Well, if we're in Costa, that'd be £5. That's a Doug latte. A Doug latte. Have a Doug latte. Just wipe that scum off. Well, it tastes quite nice. You haven't been spitting in it again, have you? Like you used to.
Bronchitis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Normally kicks in this time of year.
Well, there won't be any coffee this winter, will there, with you two being flu protected? Doug's as good as he's going to change his name to Steve Austin. It's been rebuilt by the NHS.
Bit by bit.
Yeah. And get run over by a fucking lorry.
That's it.
I wonder what the worst case around in history is of somebody having the most money spent on them by a medical organisation, then like basically tripping over and fucking breaking the neck.
Well, this pacemaker
Going to the
that was
toilet.
50 grand apparently.
All right. So, don't take this the wrong way, but when you die, I take
they'll
it they're going to have it back.
they'll have the bastard back.
Will they really?
I think so.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, they should do. Well, because they can refurb it and bang it into something
Exactly.
else.
Put a new battery in it and off it goes again.
They do with knee replacements and everything, don't they?
Knees as well.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, hips and knees.
They have them all back.
Don't forget this.
Service exchange.
Don't forget this theory though. I bet knees, replacement knees don't wear out, do they?
Don't know.
I don't know. I think they probably do. Everything else.
Yeah, in about a million years. What do you call it? Like what do you call the lifespan of like nuclear materials? Is it
Nuclear
no,
materials.
like not shelf life. What do they call it? Something
I
life.
don't know.
Half life, is it?
No.
I don't know. We don't know. It's something you've made up in your own head.
It isn't. At least I'm asking questions. Give me some credit for that. I wonder how long the average replacement knee actually lasts, the metal.
I don't know.
Well, it's titanium, isn't it, for a start?
Yeah, well, that's not going to wear out, is it, in 10 minutes?
It doesn't wear out, no. It doesn't wear out very quickly. But I think they use nylon sleeves round it or just straight in.
Oh, it's just like you've got some
Washer. There must be a washer.
what's it called? Not washers. Yeah, washers, yeah.
There must be something.
My auntie's having a new knee. No, she's having a hip.
Hip.
Very soon, yeah. You're in and out in half an hour, probably. Slash open, bang it in, right, get out.
Yep, have you gone yet?
Mm.
I remember watching the documentary, the first one they ever did. And he was a surgeon, the bloke who had it.
Oh, yeah.
And he had it done with the epidural so he could
Yeah,
keep
see it.
talking to the
Oh, yeah.
bloke. So he says, the bloke who was doing the operation, he says, why don't you shut up and hold this? Give him his head.
Really?
He passed his leg over the cover so he
Well,
could...
the pacemaker was only supposed to be half an hour. I was in for 2.5 hours. And I was awake for all of it, obviously. I feel it.
Was that as they were hacking through your body
Hacking through me, yeah.
to get to the bit where
But the
they
doctor who came to see me in the waiting room, a lady doctor who said she was doing the operation, didn't do the operation.
Oh,
And they kept me waiting a lot longer than I should have done.
you know what that is, don't you?
And then somebody else came on to do it.
I know what that is.
No, well, tell me.
Because she's been to one of your gigs and she went,
Oh, is that
oh
what it
fuck
is?
me, that's that Doug Wilkes from Hollywood Nights. There's no way I'm working on him.
I think that you're probably right. Or perhaps I'd shagged her.
Perhaps had a guitar set up.
Bloody hell, it's below the belt. Hey, no, it could have been the guitar setup that went right. That one. I think he's gone for a piss in the garden.
Has he? He's probably gone fetch an apple. I've had some from the bottom one today.
Are you going for another shit in Doug's garden? Well, if the dog can, why can't we, eh?
No, I reckon he's gone for
He is.
some apples.
Yeah.
I've had some today.
It looks like he's having quite a workout.
There's nothing left on the front tree, have you noticed? They all fell off.
Oh yeah, have you how many apples yet? Apparently he says you've ate all these off the front tree.
On the lawn.
Have you wiped the dog muck off?
Oh, this is off the bottom tree.
Oh yeah. You definitely...
Bottom trees are nicer apples.
You're not going to be ill? They're
No.
okay, are they?
The nice apples off the bottom tree.
You got the bowl then? 10 pence.
I've been down there today and had half a dozen out.
My friend of mine called Richard, who used to be in the Secret Service, his dad, who was a professor, Professor Daly, he helped to develop the hip replacement years ago, like 40 years ago, with a team in Germany. He was one of the people who helped to invent...
Apples?
No, hip replacements.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Interesting character. Mummy went away on a trip once. We had a party at their parents' house, and we all got like pretty drunk. And I thought it'd be a laugh to draw moustaches and things on like his dad's photograph with all these esteemed professor colleagues from Germany.
I bet he'd be pleased.
Yeah, so I got this pen. Didn't realise it was indelible. Went like this. Fucking hell, it's a laugh, you know, a bit of a cock and all that kind of stuff, and like moustaches and things. And my friend went past and went, "Oh no!" He says, "There's no glass on that one." I went, "You what?" Yeah. No glass. There's no. I couldn't tell because we were drunk. There was no glass on the frame. So he tried to give it a go, like try to get some of the ink off, you know, some of the marker off his pictures. My friend did with a bit of vim, apparently.
All right.
Didn't go great.
That wouldn't do.
They had a bit of money, I think, so they had like lights over the pictures, you know. So he took the light out, try and, you know, which obviously is going to raise more suspicion, isn't it? His dad comes back a week later. He says, "Bloody hell, what's happened to Jim?" or something like that, you know. So he gets some fluid or something, tries to clean it, and it fucking like just basically wipes the whole fucking everybody off the picture. And he went, "Oh bloody hell, what have I done?" Yeah. Poor sod.
So Jim was no more.
I can't remember his name, but I don't think he was that bothered. When you have the intellect of his dad, like somebody drawing a moustache on a picture, it's probably doesn't even register as being worth thinking about. Apparently the knee replacement's quite painful, isn't it? Have you ever seen how they do it? They kind of like go like that, and then they fucking bend your knee to like, you know, slice it open, then go like that, and it fucking your knee pops out. It's like if you've ever like gone for all the little bits on a chicken carcass, you know, with all the gristly bits. It's like that, but like 50 times bigger. Yeah, horrendous. Yeah. I don't really eat chicken, so doesn't bother me. Have you got your own knees?
My knees are in a terrible state at the moment. But there you go. One of those things.
Why do you have them done?
Hey?
Why do you have them done? Well, have your knees done and you'll be flying along like a 20-year-old. You'll just have to be out of action for about 2 months, then you'll be like reborn. I don't know what you're looking at me like for. It's a legitimate question.
I know.
If your knees are no good.
They're coping.
It may well be though, like if you just cope and cope and cope, then one day the doctor says, "Well, you've gone past the point of coping now.
Yeah, I know.
It's amputation."
Quiet.
And then you haven't got the width in the door here for the wheelchair, have you? That's a shop shut, isn't it?
Put French windows in there.
Hey?
Put French windows in there.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what I saw on Facebook the other day. Somebody put it up, always on YouTube. Clinton Baptiste from Phoenix Nights. You know, the psychic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious. And he's talking to this woman. He goes around offending. You have seen it, haven't you? He goes around offending everybody. He says, "I love her. You're not well." She says, "No, I'm okay. It's Deb's speed ill." He went, "Deb." He looks at Deb. Says, "Oh yeah. You do realise it is, and of course it is terminal." And she's like, "What? What's going on?" And then I'm getting. It comes on stage and I'm getting the name. And I've seen guys like this at like working men's clubs. I'm getting the name. I'm getting the name. I'm getting the name. John.
Well, my mate went to see a really one of them trick cyclists who's supposed to heal. Psychic, yeah. And he was so fed up with him, he got out to his wheelchair and walked out.
Or a healer, yeah. The best one, like Clinton Baptiste, Phoenix Nights one, is where at the end there's this guy. He's built like a massive, like, you know, killer kind of miner bouncer guy, and he walks over to him and he goes, "No, I'm getting the word nonce. And this guy just grabs him by the face, and that scene ends. Fantastic. In fact, the reason why I mentioned that, coming here, I was listening to Radio Stoke, and that Clinton guy who does Clinton Baptiste, he was on the show. Did you hear it? Obviously.
No.
I don't know this Clinton Baptiste.
Yeah, he's just an actor. He's a character from Phoenix Nights.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a cracking programme, that one.
Phoenix
brilliant,
Nights was
brilliant.
really funny.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, when it was out, there was like, it was two camps who liked comedy, and one of them all liked The Office, and the rest liked Phoenix Nights. And The Office seems to win out. It seemed to win out, didn't it, in the popular...
I thought it was crap.
I didn't like it either.
No,
I didn't find it funny, but people did.
Yeah, I thought The Office was funny.
Yeah, some people found it funny and some people didn't. I didn't find it very funny. But I quite like Ricky Gervais. I've got nothing against Ricky Gervais, and I like the Idiot Abroad series he did. I thought he was good.
Well, I think Phoenix Nights, because we've all played in working men's clubs and things,
I think that's the attraction.
You can see all the characters, they're all there.
They're all there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like quite
perfect,
accurate.
really.
And
I mean, I've even played that club that they do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, apparently, what's his name, Peter Kay, he said that a lot of his humour is like observational humour.
Yeah.
So he's seen people, they've said what his jokes are based on real life events and things said. You're messing about with that hole a lot, Doug.
Well, because I didn't cut it exact, and I'm just taking tiny bits off at a time because I want it just fit nice.
Why don't you just do it right in the first place?
I could no. You'd have thought that, wouldn't you? But it's a one-off project, isn't it?
It's only a hole.
I didn't make jigs for everything.
Have you noticed he's like this, isn't he?
It's a tiny hole,
Need
though.
a bit more, need a bit more.
You know, it's a tiny, teeny, tiny hole. Because I've only got a teeny, tiny piece of wood to work with.
It looks like 5.6 mil width diameter.
The hole is small for get all these little components.
So that's the equivalent of you saying, dig me a cubic metre hole. It gets quite hard, doesn't it? To get down there.
I've just done it by eye.
BI.
By eye.
Easy with the drill.
And it's not good enough. But I can't take too much off at a time because it's only a thin little piece of wood.
Yeah, you've just realised that you've just lost one of your patented sayings. You said by eye, but it's BI.
It's BI, yeah.
Where's the BI base? It's up there, isn't it?
It's up there, yeah.
You sure? Where is it?
It's up there.
Which one?
It's actually, there isn't one exact, but that one, the percussive base is a BI. But there's the percussive plates on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, years ago, I had a Japanese man, a man from Japan, emailed me from Japan, because Bonard Lears, I used to get his emails, and he said, I've seen the Doug stuff, blah blah blah. I've got a Doug Wilkes bass, which I love.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was a gaff. That was it. He got a gaff.
Yeah, was there a gaff?
He said, "I love this bass, blah blah blah. I've seen it on your website, YouTube, blah blah blah. Can you please tell me what does gaff stand for?" But I had to reply back to him, "Good as fuck," which it is, isn't it?
Did he believe it?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, it is good as fuck.
Good as fuck. The gaff. And then the BI was by
Made
eye.
by eye, yeah.
Made BI, yeah. What was the other one that you had? Obviously, like, said the gaff, good as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, the BG guitar.
Oh, Bodgether.
No, Bungether.
Oh, Bungether. Was the BG the kind that Dwight Holt had? Oh yeah, it's there, isn't it? Yeah. The double cutaway, like a Les Paul Jr.
Yeah.
Bodgether. And he wonders why it never happened.
What? Because people couldn't stand the humour.
If they called it the performance extremist,
Yeah.
or the could be a millionaire now, Doug.
I think I should have said my guitars are made for people with a decent sense of humour.
Well, what's the other one you did?
With a grown-up sense of humour.
The Dick and Bollocks. Yeah.
Dick and bollocks. Well, that was what it was.
Oh, DB. Was it D and B?
Dick and bollocks.
Yeah, because there's that review, isn't there, that I think I might have a copy of, where the guy says, Doug Wilkes, a DB guitar, no imagination required to know what D and B stands for.
Yeah, making music, that was it. Yeah. I've still got that.
Yeah, I think
did we use it? Is it in the on the website?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Have you got a Dick and Bollocks?
Well, obviously between my legs, but I haven't got a guitar Dick and Bollocks in the factory now. The workshop, the shed, the shack.
Oh, what one there? I don't think he owns one, does he?
Hey?
Nobody might have borrowed.
Got the apprentice looking at the. No. You don't know anybody who's got a DB, do you, Doug?
Well, Bruno Brooks had one.
Yeah, was he alive? Where
He's
is he?
still alive. Of course he is. He's only a young lad. Well, I say young lad.
He's about 65.
And the rest. How old will he be? He could be 60. Yeah, he could be 65, 68.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
There's a funny story in that as well.
Dick and Bollocks. See Dick and Bollocks on one of them photographs there.
It's in the making music, if I can see where the catalogue is.
Should have seen one.
You know this here, this. Hey Doug, this jumper.
What jumper?
This one here. Look.
You're still wearing it?
No, this one here. Your second best.
Oh, that one.
And this. Have this not been touched for like decades? Have these not been moved? When did I last wear this? It's just been hanging over there for like 10 years or something.
Probably.
Yeah. Got price. Look at this. Prices here. Oops. Who did that? Neil Hulse.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Robert Shaw.
Yeah, I know.
Those are the days.
Yeah.
So we haven't got a DB.
Not looking good, is it, for the Dick?
If in a Phoenix Night style, you should have a massive DB at the front of your shed, advertising the workshop.
Should have one like that great big Santa down the road for the Santa shop.
Oh yeah.
What?
Didn't they have like they had a cock and balls, didn't they? Like a blow up
the massive
fancy
Santa
castle.
down.
Yeah, fancy castle.
Can you just imagine the do-gooders if I put a Dick and Bollocks up outside?
No, that's the joke.
You've got no sense of humour, have you?
No, nobody anymore.
Have you seen the school curriculum moaning about that book now being racist? To Kill a Mockingbird, so they can't use it in schools. It's just ridiculous.
Well, all the kids who are growing up now, they're all going to be thick as pig shit and useless.
I know,
useless to
but
society anyway.
They're not going to know anything, are they? If they keep banning everything, it's like Hitler burning all the books, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? We're getting complacent. We think, fuck it, it doesn't matter to us.
Yeah, well, I don't think.
But it does.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah, I totally agree.
And
obviously, I'm only being slightly humorous, but like.
Yeah.
No, I can't see any youngsters standing up for it.
No, they're not.
They aren't. They're just saying.
They're the ones that are being offended, and they shouldn't be.
Yeah, they're just saying. Anyway, can we fucking go home? What playing my Xbox or whatever they play on, or take some selfies. Sending nudes, taking selfies.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Send me some. I'm just fed up with the jokes that keep coming through now. They're not so good.
Oh dear.
Some of them are good, I must say.
Why don't you start sending nudes of you?
Nudes?
Yeah.
I don't want to make people sick in the morning.
Well, send them in the evening then. When you've had a couple of beers.
It's a bloody awful thing to do, isn't it, don't you think?
Ridiculous.
Absolutely awful thing to do. Which is offending me.
The value is wrong. You mean it's the wrong pot?
It was the pot that I made the hole for, because it's only a tiny hole.
Well, what value pot is it?
It's 50 instead of 250.
50?
Yeah.
No, it just means it'll be a bit duller.
Well, it's not turning it off.
Sorry?
It's not turning it off.
Oh, doesn't it? Oh, really? How does that work then?
It doesn't, obviously.
Does that mean it's just a faulty pot?
No, it doesn't. It means the value's wrong.
So the value of 50k
isn't the right value.
Doesn't go down to zero?
No.
No, I didn't know that. I thought they all did. They just...
Nah, I thought they went to 0, but it doesn't seem to be going to 0, so that's offended me.
Where did you find that one?
I found it
in the gutter?
In the gutter, yeah. Anyway.
I tell you what, listen, let's just take a break from that for a second. Show me those guitars hanging up, and then we'll go down to see Howie's Jack and Diane machine.
Okay.
Coming through. Then I better have a slurp of my coffee.
I've got to get Zoe's guitar fixed.
Bloody hell.
Is that my glasses?
No, that's the colour the one I threw away. So I
Because
thought
of
that
these
was
glasses here.
They're mine, thanks.
Alright.
You're not having them.
I don't want
You seen that?
What?
Look at that. Coffee.
Coffee? What's wrong with it?
I think he's called that a medium.
It is medium, it's fine. Oh, don't be such a girl.
That was the
I'm
colour,
working
that
on
was the
this
colour
next.
The dregs
Hang on.
I threw away, so I thought.
Oh, was it?
Actually strong.
Okay, yeah.
I'm working on this next.
That's it, I mean.
That's lovely wood, so that's got to be made up next. I'm doing this one. I've just shaped the neck a bit. I started shaping the neck. It isn't finished, but it's a nice piece of wood.
What's that? What shape next that's supposed to be?
Nothing yet.
Okay. What is it going to be?
Bit more shaped.
Yeah. What? Classically known as what?
Oh, it's got no. It's one of my necks, so it's got no particular shape. It's not a C shape or a D cup or all them fucking different shapes they're coming out with these days. The bollocks. It's more V shaped, if you want to call it anything. It's my shape, the shape I make. It says the shape I do.
How are you going to document that in the manual?
I'm not.
It's just this fucking shape.
It's this fucking shape.
Right then, okay.
Right, that's the shape it is. Right, if you want.
Whoa! What about this?
What?
What about this here?
What? Oh, that's a PRS, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
Somebody stripped it off with nitramores,
Yeah.
and they must have used hell of a lot because it's gone right into the wood. It's run all the colours into the wood,
Yeah.
and they've soaked in and leached in. The edge binding, well, there isn't edge binding on PRS.
No, it's just wood.
You know, it's just masked
Yeah,
off. And
they take that off. I actually watched a video the other day of somebody staining a PRS in the factory, and they do that. Then they put some stuff on to seal the tape, and it's quite a quite a process.
Yeah, well, they've started doing a lot of them now without any edge binding.
Yeah.
Without any
It's just
distinction, it's just right to the edge now,
okay.
and it looks better.
Yeah.
So I might do that. This is going to have a sunburst back and sides, and it's going to be. I'm going to do it reddish to a very dark brown around the edge.
Oh yeah.
And I shall match the dark brown onto the sides as well.
Oh yeah.
And then that will be a sunburst brown on the back. The wood's quite nice, but I'm saying they've made a right mess of it.
Yeah.
It's taken me ages. And I think they filed the sides down with a brick.
Oh yeah.
I'm not kidding, it was such a mess.
That's the is that the colour the custom wants?
But this is, I can only do it the colour I can get to.
What colour was it?
I don't know. I say
There's a bit of green there, isn't there?
there's bits of everything in it.
It was stripped.
That'll be black that they've used.
Oh, will it?
Yeah. That'll
It was
have
stripped
been
and it
black
was
to
in.
bring out the grain they've used.
Can't be that bad, can it?
It'll be alright when it's done, but you know, it's just a slow process. It's all got sanding seal on it at the moment as well. So it's just hardening up before I sand it all down. It's a long process. I've got a few guitars in here, all going to be the same colour. That red one is going to be the same colour as this one there.
Oh yeah.
And there's one out there going to be the same. This is Howie's.
Yeah.
That broke the neck really badly, and I repaired it.
Really badly?
Yeah, it was a bad mess, and it came off. It was completely off.
Well, okay, look, if it was a bad mess,
Yeah.
that means somebody would have just used a circular saw and chopped it off straight across.
Yeah, lovely.
But no, when it's all bits of jaggedy bits, you like that because it
Yeah,
all
I
gels
don't mind
together.
that, yeah. And it's all fixed. And this is a blue guitar I'm doing. That's
the
is it
MPs?
Sonic Blue, is it, or
Seafoam.
Pacific Blue? Pacific Blue.
Specific blue.
Pacific Blue, yeah. And that's hardening up.
When's his next Dire Straits gig?
I don't know.
I don't know how he ended up with that gig.
Well, he's very good, isn't he?
Yeah,
Howard?
no, but I can't see. Does he dress up like Mark Knopfler?
I don't know. He won't look like Mark Knopfler with his long hair, will he? Mark Knopfler's bald now.
Well, listen, Doug, it's just
Oh, this is the left. Oh, this is for Mark.
Mark who?
A lad, Mark.
I'm getting a name. I'm getting a name.
The left-handed
Mark.
Les Paul. The left-handed Les
Yeah.
Paul. But
Left-handed. He's had a left-handed Les Paul. Now he's having a left-handed Telecaster.
Okay.
the barrister.
Yeah.
Barrister man.
I don't know.
Yeah, make a coffee maker. Baristas.
Barista. A barista.
It's a barista.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. I'm doing that.
Yeah. Those look like big frets.
Yes, 2.7s. The ones that you like.
No, 2.8 mine are. Yes, look at them beauties. Are these stainless? No, they're not, are they?
No. That lasts a long time.
That just reminds me when you... I'll tell you when it's stopped.
They're going to whisper.
No, that much stuff.
Right.
They're going to hate you
Well,
even more.
I'll tell you before you go now.
Okay.
This is going to be a purple burst, right?
Mm.
It's got beautiful wood, and if I put some stuff on it, you'd see the grain shoot out. This is bird's eye maple now.
Correct.
Very, very, very dried wood. It's been around for a long time. The trouble with it is I've made the neck quite a nice fit, as you can see. But you can't have that because
Yeah, I know, because the thickness of the
because of the
paint.
thickness of the paint.
Yeah.
So I've got to make that looser, which is a shame really, because I quite enjoy making them really nice and tight. But it doesn't pay
Well,
me
you
any
should start
dividends.
making other things then, shouldn't you? You should start
Yeah.
making furniture or something.
No, I don't want to make furniture.
No, that's what I mean. If you want, if you.
I'm making guitars, so there'll be guitar-y.
Well, why don't you make yourself a nice little box or something so you can do really
I
nice
don't want
tight.
to make myself a nice little
No, but
box.
if you like,
I
making
don't want to make any. I want to sit in the chair and just with my
The
feet
tight
up watching
fits.
the films, the old cowboy movies.
Fair enough.
Quite good, aren't they? John Wayne, I like John Wayne.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah. No, I've got to start on Pete Frampton's guitars.
Oh yeah.
The ones he inherited.
Inherited.
The kit guitars.
Yeah.
So I don't know where to start. It's harder to do them than it is build one from scratch.
I think the main problem with that one is actually starting it.
Starting it, yeah.
Going like, oh, I'll start doing this. Yeah.
Inspiration's the
That's
problem.
be the hardest bit. Right then, was that your tail?
And that, as you know, that's just sitting here waiting for the MP to get back to me with the tremolo system.
Fair. Or is he in jail or something? For
No, he wants. Well, it should be. No, he wants a Carla tram on it.
Carla.
The old Carla trams. You can't get them.
Kayla, yeah.
But they're a few £100 second hand, you know, on the internet, on the eBay.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't start with that.
No, I'm not starting with anything.
See,
Just having a chat.
Sympathy.
Oh, shut up, you
Yeah.
girl. It's like a stabbing. Somebody stabs you all of a sudden.
That's
wide bra you got on.
Yeah.
I told you about
It is.
No, 'cause
What, then my tits have fell down there.
there will be somebody somewhere who's got a doll of you who's stabbing the fuck out of it.
That's what it says, I think.
Yeah. Imagine all those people you've upset over the
I
years.
haven't upset nobody.
I
I can think of
of you. I can think more than once.
I
straight away.
never set out to upset anybody.
I know you don't mean to.
I don't mean to.
I reckon you're probably a bit like the. I think about you. You're like the. You go into a crowd, you see 10 people. You go to a crowded room, you see a load of people, and you know that as you're telling a joke, you're going to really offend 15% of them.
I can remember that girl down in
Hang
Granville
on,
years ago.
but he'll still go for the punchline because he'll want the applause. You're talking about the gay girl, the lesbian.
I don't know, but I could just call her Paige.
Samantha.
I used
No.
to speak to her all the
Yeah,
while.
oh, she hates you now,
The
apparently.
school girl, school teach glasses. or
Great
something.
singer. Oh, her?
No, no, she wasn't a singer or anything. She
No,
was
well,
just a-
that girl blonde hair was a good
punter.
singer. You offended her.
I don't know why.
I think you made jokes about lesbians and
I
things.
probably
Yeah.
did. I didn't mean
School
to.
teacher with glasses.
Yes, she was just one of the punters. That was 10 years ago, probably, when me and John used to go down there. And I said, "Hi, Paige," and then she started being
Like, how dare you?
giving me glares and not speaking. I said, "What's the matter?" She says, "You fucking call me
Pidge.
me bitch, you."
Bitch!
Yeah. I said, "I never did." I said, "I called you bitch," and she couldn't get over it because she'd made up in her mind that I'd called her a bitch.
Hey.
So she told me to fuck off.
She told you to fuck off. Yeah, fuck off, you fat bastard. Yeah.
But I hadn't said
I will
anything.
not be called a
I've
bitch
not
by
said
any
anything of
fat
the
old
sort.
bastard.
So anyway, there you go. So you can offend people without even knowing you're offending them,
Let me ask you something.
upsetting them.
How long did it take, after you said Pidge, did it take her to tell you that she didn't like being called a bitch? Did it like
Same night.
No, I mean, did it simmer with her for like
Simmered
half an
with
hour?
her for an hour or so.
Oh, so she came and said, I don't like being called a bitch.
No, I said, "What's the matter?"
Oh,
She said, "Fuck off."
so for a couple of hours she thought you called her a bitch.
Yeah.
That's marvellous, that is, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I'd always just said hello, you know, as you'd say to everybody.
Bitch.
Hey, Pidge.
Bitch, Pidge,
You know.
bitch, Pidge.
I have to be very careful when I say it now.
I can see what she means, yeah. Bitch, bitch,
Oh well.
bitch. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can offend people without knowing you're offending.
Well, she might have been slightly hearing impaired.
She might just want to be one of the woke and wants to be offended.
No, I
So
think
she can be
sounds
nasty.
like she's genuine. Sounds like she's just a genuine hearing impaired poor young girl.
Brings the guitars here to be set up with it.
No.
With the mop of
No.
air.
No.
I thought you meant that girl who. I thought you were going to talk about that girl with the glasses who I think's friends with that Matthews lad, you know, Richard Matthews, who's wearing glasses. She always used to take pictures, or used to draw things.
No,
take pictures.
not her.
I thought you were going to talk about her, but she's quite laid back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right then, let's just say goodbye because I'm going to have to.
Well, go by.
Go
I'm busy,
soon.
you know. I've got.
Okay then, adios, eh? Bitch.
Just go away now.